A beauty queen who found herself at the center of a citizenship row in South Africa has become the first runner-up in the Miss Universe competition, representing Nigeria. Chidinma Adetsina sparked controversy earlier this year after she attempted to compete for Miss South Africa, And although she has South African citizenship due to her father being Nigerian, her participation in the competition raised questions and she later dropped out. She was then invited to run for Miss Universe Nigeria, a beauty pageant, to decide who would represent the country in the prestigious Miss Universe contest. Adetsina, who won that, and at the Miss Universe contest, which took place last weekend, the 23-year-old finished as the runner-up to Denmark's Victoria Pageant, the Elvig. Now, speaking to me on Exclusively, Adetsina talked about her beauty pageant journey.
I think I've learned how to navigate my way through, because even at this point where I am, I'm still receiving a lot of hate, a lot of backlash just because I did not win the crown. But irrespective of that, I've still gotten 2 titles. I've made history for Nigeria, and I think that there's nothing greater than that.
When Adetsina ran for Miss South Africa in the summer, some people, including a government minister, opposed her participation because of her heritage, and this had triggered a national row. After Miss South Africa, organizers asked the department to investigate Adetsina's nationality. She pulled out of the contest for the safety and well-being of herself and her family. In an exclusive, WION's correspondent Louisa Olemi confirmed that Chidinma Adetsina has announced her retirement from the pageant world. At a Lagos press conference, she shared that she plans to relocate to Nigeria.
Trying to re-establish myself here in Nigeria, it is a whole different dynamic because it's almost like starting your life from over. But again, I've been through this journey and I don't think there's anything more difficult that I cannot conquer, so I'm ready for this one as well.
Now, her decision has sparked a wave of reactions from fans and fellow pageant enthusiasts. Many applauded her for bowing out gracefully at the peak of her career, while others expressed mixed feelings, lamenting the loss of a role model in the industry.
It was a really fulfilling experience for me. I think I exceeded my expectations and I'm really proud of myself. Even though I didn't come out as the winner, I still came up with 2 titles, and I'm really proud of myself. I think it was just that one quote that I had that was literally pushing me to go forward, and the question is not who's going to let me, it's who's going to stop me. And that was literally the last push that I had within me, because I felt like I wasn't able to do it anymore, because Miss Universe camp on its own was a whole different experience, because there's 125 girls now, so it's a huge package compared to all the other competitions, well, the 2 that I've been in. So I think that was really the one thing that kept me going, and I feel like I had a point to prove. For me, I just think it was even more of that never give up spirit, because I got to understand that is how us as Nigerians are. We just don't give up. And you know, there were so many times I was like, I can't do it anymore, and they were like, that's not how a Nigerian works. Like, wherever we go, we always make sure we make it. And I actually was like really empowered by that, because I always felt like I was not too strong to actually even end off this journey. But when I left here, I had to carry not only myself, but the whole of Nigeria. And I felt that whole support and love coming through with me. So I really had to make this work. It was not only just for myself, but it was for Nigeria as well, because the amount of love and support that I've received is beyond my expectations. So I really had to do this one for them as well. A lot of times, 2 times actually, where I was just like, I can't, like I really cannot do it anymore. I would check the dates and be like, oh my word, it's the 1st, it's the 2nd, and I'm like, when are we getting to the 16th? Like, I just want it over. And I think also because I've been through such a hard journey, I wasn't really enjoying it the way I expected to, because I feel like most of the girls really enjoyed this journey. They were so happy, and for me, I was just like, I want it over and done with, because I was genuinely exhausted. I was genuinely tired, and it really started showing when I was at camp, and I could feel that I really couldn't do it anymore. But I really had to push hard because I had to remind myself that this is what you've been wanting since 2017 and you're about to make it come into reality, so you can't just end it now. I don't think I've healed from it, but I think I've forgiven the whole situation and I've acknowledged it. So I think now, moving forward, it's all about healing. It's all about tapping into those emotions, because there are certain things that I also can't say, because obviously everybody is watching and listening to what I say, but there are things that I have within my heart, because I am only human at the end of the day. So I feel like these are the things that I'll be able to only say to my therapist and just let out all those emotions as well that are clouded in my heart. For me, it's just a powerful moment. I remember how I used to speak this into existence. I would always say, I am the giant queen of Africa, I am the face of Africa. And it was just jokes for me. I was just saying it because, I just felt like I should say it. But the fact that I was joking, but I was also speaking it into existence, and here it is coming into play. So I'm really grateful for this title as well, and I'm really looking forward to what we have in store. We haven't yet discussed exactly what we'll be doing, but we do know that we have a lot of projects that will be planned, not only within Africa, but all 4 of us continental queens will be traveling around together and having different projects coming along together. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm excited about it. They are very much safe right now. I also feel like I'm safe. I even forgot about the matter until the whole news statement came out and the whole petition came out, but I feel like we are safe, and I just think that it's just another way to get us back on our knees, but there's nothing that we cannot come out of.